1051.
Power 1051 is the Breakfast Club, and from the M.I. Crooked I,
No, M.I. crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I.
Envy can't spell. We
That's
all
some
know that.
country ish right there, because I ain't know that for nothing.
You tried, though. And you went to school in Virginia, Envy. That's a shame.
I did.
But that's the first way you learn how to spell it in school, though.
At what age did you learn that?
Like, man, I was like kindergarten, like, you know, where everybody else, ABCs, like, you know.
So did you always refer to the letter S as the crooked letter?
No. After a while,
Did we say his name yet?
Oh,
no, it's like they got
it's the B. It's the B.I. crooked.
B.I.
B.I. crooked letter I. K.R.I.T. crooked letter.
Big K.R.I.T is here.
Big K.R.I.T.
What's that?
What's up, K.R.I.T?
Man, chilling, man. Excited. Live from the Underground tour, man. We touring.
Yeah, I mean, your album came out a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Def Jam didn't really support.
I was shocked they put your album out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
For real, you were shocked?
I mean, I knew that you had a underground following because of your mixtapes and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was shocked they actually
How many
put
more
your album
mixtape
out.
you want him to put out before they put his album?
Exactly.
I mean, I know they was on you like
He did a lot of
3.
touring.
Yeah.
But I know they was on you like, Crit, we need a single, we need a record.
I mean, but I Got This Here was a strong record for me, and people know that I'm still an independent movement in my mind too. And to produce it all, to have it all in-house mixed and everything, I still saved a lot of money and kept from being in the red. So it was still love.
So why didn't Def Jam support? Is it because they couldn't spell Mississippi?
I think they can spell Mississippi. I think the situation at hand was like, as far as what would be considered a radio single, a lot of my music is still super organic and homegrown. So it's hard to pinpoint where it's taking off at or who's listening to it. And you know, it's so social networking now. Like, it's still in my mind, like getting out there in the streets and promoting and showing my face. All that is still in my mind as far as the movement is concerned.
I know people in the Def Jam building who was like, man, I said, when K.R.I.T album coming out? They said, never.
Yeah,
For real? Ain't gonna sell no records.
Tell me their names.
said it? Say their name.
I don't want to say their name.
Charlamagne, come on.
Say their name.
I ain't gonna throw nobody under the bus like that, but you know.
It still worked out though in my favor.
No, and you know what? A lot of people said that you had a fantastic, you had great mixtapes, right? And you had a pretty good album as well.
Okay.
But you know, a lot of people were wondering, like, how is this album gonna sell? I mean, I know a lot of people that were like, "Yo, I'm a huge Big K.R.I.T fan."
No doubt.
And if they're familiar with your mixtape, but the problem is getting people familiar.
It did decent though.
Yeah, I mean, for where I was coming from and what I was trying to do with my music, I think it did great compared to what people thought I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, how about that? You know
like
what I'm
the
saying?
EP at Def Jam.
Yeah,
I didn't say that. My fault. My bad, EP. I'm sorry.
Damn
I
it,
didn't put you out there.
Man, it's all love, EP. You know, it's all love.
Whoa!
You know
Just
what I'm
messing with
saying?
him. EP ain't say that.
But yeah, man, and I get the opportunity to come back a second go round, which I'm excited, man, because it could have like did way worse.
You made some money?
Who, me? I want to talk about that. I produced the whole project.
Yeah, I want to say Big K.R.I.T's always gonna
I
make
win.
money because he's a producer anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
Exactly.
who are you producing for? I heard your schedule for production is crazy right now.
I mean, it's definitely turning up, man. You know, I got the Jet Life record that I did for Wiz and Currency. You know what I'm saying? And you know, as far as the T.I. flexing, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of other records that get ready to come out. I don't want to just speak on them just in case they don't come out. So
you ain't got no hoes though.
What you mean?
You ain't got no hoes.
What you mean, hoes?
Women, you ain't get
What
no
you
new
mean?
women because
Man,
of
I'm
the
chilling,
situation.
man. I'm in a position where I got a little young lady I'm really paying attention to right now. I'm chilling.
Why do all you young
Well, good.
rappers
I'm glad
got
I didn't say any.
girlfriends?
I'm glad I didn't say what I was gonna
I'm
say
chilling,
then.
man. I mean,
What was you gonna say,
I done did, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been touring for a long time, so I'm kind of chilling right now.
So you
it's cool.
You've been banging a lot of
I'm
chicks for a
chilling
long
right now.
time.
See,
No
you
doubt.
trying to-
Kurt!
Cause he finna get the hollering out people on
He
tour
wants you
and
to get
shit.
in trouble.
Nah, I'm good. I'm chilling.
Listen,
I'm good.
Charlamagne,
I'm
everybody's
focused on
not
music.
like you.
I'm focused
okay?
on music, man.
I'm
That's
a
what
hoe.
I'm
And
doing.
now the first thing I said to Big K.R.I.T when I saw him was, "Dang, you lost weight from the last time that I saw you," and he really did lose a lot of weight.
Yeah, I had to.
And that was interesting to me because, you know, we talked about this the other day. Mississippi is the fattest state in the nation.
Man,
It is.
here we go.
Damn.
No, there
told
is an
you.
obesity
So I'm
problem.
sure you don't have a girlfriend from
I
Mississippi.
told you. I told you there's a population dispute. Like, how you going? Like, it's only so many people in Mississippi, so you pinpoint on that. Like, it ain't that many people that's fat in New York. Come on, man. There's people that's, you know, obese
Well,
everywhere.
percentage-wise, it's
So it's like
percentage-wise.
so it's a percentage thing, man. I think people are still trying to figure it out. Like, come on, man. You just can't pinpoint my state.
What's your
Like,
relationship like with David Banner?
That's the homie. That's my big brother, man. He shows like mad love. He's always been a mentor as far as music is concerned. So aside from music, like, I can call him like, yo, man, what am I doing wrong? And he'll keep it 100 with me. You know, and that's always love. Him, Bun B, and Ludacris.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You look like you should have been a little bit more diesel though, banging all them big chicks in Mississippi all them years, lifting them up.
Stupid.
Like,
Man, y'all gonna stop knocking on Mississippi, man. You been to Mississippi?
I'm from South Carolina, so it ain't much different.
Have you been to Mississippi though?
No.
So go on with that shit, man.
I mean, I saw the movie Mississippi Burning. That's why I never wanted to go.
Go on, man. Don't speak on. God, see, man. And that's Hollywood for you, man. You can't speak on it until you be there. You got to go there first.
What's in Mississippi?
Mississippi's, man, homegrown. There's people there for one.
People
What you think? What's in Mississippi? It ain't dirt road. It ain't horseback. And you got country everywhere. Once you leave the city, you in the country. It don't matter where you at.
You know how to irritate Big Crit. All you got to do is say something about Mississippi. He be getting
that's
tight.
how I feel about South Carolina too.
But I gotta have like I got pride. Like I'm from there, so you gotta go there. If you
That's
ain't
why
never
I don't
been.
let anybody say anything about Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Because you're in the coolest city in America.
You can't really say anything bad. You know what I mean?
You gotta be stronger for South Carolina.
I
bro.
rap hard.
What's going
He
on?
be geeky sometimes. He be geeky.
I rap hard for
What's going on?
Now let's get right into it, Big Crit. What's going on? So you're doing a collaboration album with Yelawolf?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yelawolf
I'm
sucks.
excited. What are you talking
Come
about?
on, Crit.
What are you talking
He says
about?
Yelawolf sucks
I've been
all the
saying
time.
that.
I like
I
Yelawolf.
just can't get into him. And
why?
you know what's crazy?
Tell me why.
My guy Willpower produced a lot of trunk music. You probably know Willpower.
Yeah, I know
That's what he
Willpower.
was like,
That's the
my
homie.
dude. And we've been arguing about this for a couple years.
Y'all aren't
I
friends
can't get
anymore
into
because of
Yelawolf.
it.
Like, he got mad at me for saying that. Like, yo, you can't say Yelawolf sucks. I'm producing. I'm like, I don't
understand why. Well, I don't feel.
I don't
that
like
way.
that fast flow.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I can't feel that. way.
I think
And once
Big
you
Crit and
break
Yelawolf
down
would
the
sound good together.
And then once you break down the lyrical content, the homie got something to say.
I
which
ain't
is
got time to
extremely
listen past
important.
that fast flow.
You got to listen though.
He remind me of like when I was locked up in jail. Like all the white guys used to want to rap, and they used to rap just like Yelawolf, just to be down.
Oh, man, come on.
But in all fairness,
Come
though,
on.
Charlamagne also didn't like Kendrick Lamar at first.
No. I
He
never
did
said
not.
Kendrick was whack lyrically. I said he didn't look like a star.
Yeah,
Which he
Nah,
didn't.
he said
Y'all
Kendrick look corny. He
He
said
did.
Kendrick look corny.
And he wouldn't listen to his music,
I saw
so he
his
just said he
music.
was whack.
I saw
Yeah.
Kendrick
What's wrong
Angela Yee
with
had a
you?
bowling party about 2
What's
years ago.
wrong with you, cuz?
Listen, Angela Yee had a bowling party about 2 years ago. I said, Kendrick, I walked up to him and said, can you give me some shoes? I thought he worked there. So I didn't know.
Shut
I
up.
didn't know. I
He's
didn't know.
lying.
But he's nice. Kendrick's nice.
Kendrick is
Yeah.
busy.
But what do you
Yo.
think about that, looking like a star or looking like a rapper?
Man, I've been hearing that for years, that I didn't look like a rapper nor a star because I didn't wear jewelry. I still rock my wood chain and just hear what it is. That has nothing to do with how my music sounds.
Right.
That's why the first few covers, I always put my name and some kind of some kind of art involved. To listen to this music, man, because they've been telling me I didn't look like a star since the beginning of my career.
Right. I think
I
that's
don't
cool
give
to
a-
be
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like low with it and people don't, you know.
It don't really matter. It's about the music.
Because all of that looking like a star is gimmicky.
It's about the music.
I
baby.
agree. But
It's
you don't
about
got to
the
look like you
music,
work in the
B.
bowling alley either. That's how Kendrick looked when I first met him. But Kendrick's my guy. I salute the top dog.
Well, I'm dropping the Country Cousins tape, and we gonna crush, and it's gonna be like that. And we gonna be back in the building, me and Yelawolf, and we gotta talk to you about this.
I don't think
This is
Yelawolf
what
coming
it
up
is.
here.
Yelawolf does not like
I don't think
Charlamagne.
he coming back.
He don't like me because I don't like him. I don't like his music. Hey, you can't be mad at people that don't like your music. Craig.
I mean,
Yeah, but you can say it, but you slander Yelawolf.
yeah,
No, I
you
don't. I
like-
just say I don't. All I said was I think he's whack.
So,
That's
all
not.
right, man. We Country
I'm
Cousins.
sure he's a
coming
nice
out.
guy.
Country Cousins coming out, man. Alabama, Mississippi. What you know about it?
who are-
Ha.
Now, Big Crit, who are some other people that, you know, you've been working with along the way of your career that have inspired you a lot?
Oh man, we Smoke Dizzle. You know what I'm saying? My partner Big Sun Project is dropping very soon. Currency, Wiz Khalifa, Dom Kennedy, the homie, Freddie Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? And then all the OGs definitely do. You know what I'm saying? Again, Bun B, 8 Ball, and MJG.
Right.
You know, so it's like all these people that I got relationships with, and I'm excited to work with them, and just the growth as far as music is concerned.
You're one of the South artists that actually has lyrics.
Thank
So
you,
does it bother
appreciate
you when you hear people say, "Oh, the South isn't lyrical"?
I mean, yeah, a little bit only because there was so many people that came before me that was super lyrical that I grew up
Outkast,
listening
Goody
to.
Mob,
Yeah, man,
UGK,
Dungeon Family, UGK,
Scarface.
We can go, man. Don't forget Project Pat.
Project Pat, Ludacris,
what?
T.I.
Thank you. And so it's like I'm just trying to pull my weight as far as being a Southern artist.
Do you ever get mad at other South artists, like, say somebody like Future who makes great records, but he's terrible, right?
Nah, I mean, because everybody's painting their own picture. Like this, if we call hip hop art, you know what I'm saying? Like, who am I to say that that's not art?
Gotcha.
So it's like, everybody paints their own picture and how they perceive on their own canvas, and I gotta respect it,
Gotcha.
Now, David Banner, when I spoke to him one time, he had told me that he felt like he had to dumb down his music sometimes. Do you ever feel like you have to dumb down some songs?
If you go back and
He's
listen to
doing
a
mixtape
lot
with
of...
Yelawolf, yes.
Aw, you
straight?
stupid. It's gonna be nothing but lyrical content on this project.
On your part.
You bugging. You bugging, man.
I don't think you've listened to Yelawolf
No.
enough.
Yes,
to know.
I have. I
No,
listen
you
to the whole
haven't.
truck music, and I like the production, but lyrically, I can't get into that guy.
Man,
Is it the way that he rhymes? Or is
Yes.
But so it's not his lyrics.
it's
You don't
not
like his
all-
flow.
It's like, well, I mean, you bugging.
And I can't relate. I mean, I just can't relate to Yelawolf.
Man, you country just like him.
Yeah, like what are
it's
you
a different
talking
album.
about?
I can't relate. Sorry.
This guy right here.
All right, so what were
Country
you saying?
cousin, man, on his way.
We were talking about dumbing down lyrics.
A lot of my music in the beginning, before I dropped K.R.I.T was here, just being a producer and trying to get on the radio. Yeah, I did sacrifice a lot of my creativity in order to get on the radio. I think a lot of artists do that. And even now, it gets to that point where, okay, you get a call and like, well, where's the record at? So, you're in a situation where people might invest in you and you got to do what you got to do, but not so much now. Like, I do what I want to do. And the fact that I'm producing it all, it's like a lot more power going on, too, so.
It would seem to me like Def Jam would be very supportive of a project like this because you did it all in house. I'm sure they didn't have to spend a lot of money, for you to make it. So
sample clearances is a different thing, so we having to do that.
Right, mixtapes, not on the mixtapes, but only on the album.
Yeah. But even mixtapes, I'm.
There's some issues with mixtapes nowadays.
And now you
too.
can't just say people's stuff anymore.
Yeah,
After Matt Miller got sued.
We shouldn't even talk about that.
Okay.
Let's just keep talking about. Yeah, but Def Jam obviously believed enough to drop the album.
Okay, so what's going to happen the next time around? I'm sure you said, okay, I see how the system works. What needs to be done differently for the next album?
I'm gonna start working on my album immediately after this tour is over. I'm gonna go get all the samples cleared, like immediately once I get the records finished. I'm gonna turn my album in, complete it with everything done, credits and everything 3 months before it's supposed to come out.
Okay.
You learn, and it.
That's how albums get leaked, though. Sometimes.
No, because thank God, like even my album didn't really get leaked at all when we dropped this last one. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I got people that really believe and really try to make sure that everything gets held down.
Okay, aside from what you have to do, what do they have to do?
Promote it, put up some posters.
That's great.
Give me some money
great.
for some marketing,
Promotion
maybe.
and tools
believe.
are awesome. But for the most part, man, really just make sure, like even the visuals and everything, just all the way put together.
They gotta believe this time around. Just say
believing
They
is
don't believe
extremely
in you,
important
Crit.
too. But that's what I'm here. I've always been in the show and
Look at EP
state.
over there laughing. Why is he
I
laughing?
always-
I was a Def Jam
always-
employee laughing.
It's always a show improved state of mind for me. So you still got to prove yourself in this game and this industry every time. And I'll never stop thinking that way. That's why the album's called Live from the Underground, because of the passion and the grit that I have in my music.
I'm not gonna lie, Crit.
Like,
Usually when a Def Jam artist come up here, it's about 50 people from the label up here.
But shout out to EP for showing up, and my tour manager's here too, Dutch.
He don't work
Just
for
love.
Def Jam, though.
What you mean? I was tripping.
That's your tour, man.
That's tripping. That's tripping. But it's all good, man.
But
It's
I like
all
Big
love.
Crit. You've always been very humble, very talented.
I don't know how I'm,
But you
I
might
love
have to
this.
go in there and flip a table over.
You gotta
I
flip
don't
a
know.
table.
I'm not gonna
over,
flip
man.
the
Let the
table
Mississippi
over, man.
out, man.
Might have to rip some plaques
I'ma
off the
keep
wall.
touring.
You remember the
and
days
I'ma
when
make
Strip
DMX was
button-
there? DMX used to punch people in the face when they ain't
Strip
promote
butt
down.
naked, go in there with a Confederate flag and set the flag on fire.
Y'all bugging. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna make quality music and it'll
Right.
be okay.
They don't care. They want a single.
It's gonna-
You better get Chris Brown on the hook.
Yeah.
Get a feature from
That's
2
crazy. I don't
Chainz.
go holler at Chris Brown for what you mean remix.
Listen, you like Bubba Sparks? Bubba Sparks was
I
nice,
love
right?
Bubba Sparks is coming back out too. He got some records.
Nobody wants to hear that.
And
But
he's
listen,
working with one of my partners that play guitar, Mike Hartnett. So you can't, anybody you call out, I'm probably working with them.
No,
And
I
know
like
some-
Bubba Sparks, but
All right.
I brought that up because we had an argument last time I was here because I said he was nicer than Yelawolf. Me and Slaughterhouse had an argument.
But Yella's in a whole different league lyrically, man. You need to maybe holler at Watts and have him chop and screw the album so you can hear it the way you might want to hear it, bro. You are missing out on some good music, brother.
I'm good. That's what
I mean,
life
it's
is
fine.
about
It's
variety.
fine
I'm
if Charlamagne doesn't like it because there's things that
Exactly.
he likes that I don't like. So
All right,
it is
cool,
what it
man.
is.
Well, you gonna play this Country Cousin album. I don't know what you say.
Yep,
Excuse
and I'm
my
gonna mute every Yelawolf
Oh,
verse.
my God.
So what is that? Is that an album or a mixtape? And where's it coming out?
we trying to make it an album. That's why we're gonna try to go more with the original aspect and maybe the end of this year, top of next year.
Is he still with Shady? Because I thought he had a problem with Shady.
No, I think he had a problem with Interscope more.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't sell any records, so he got upset.
Oh my God, boy.
All right.
But
What
Yo,
happens?
man, shout out to Yelawolf, man.
Shout
Go
out
get
to
the
Yelawolf.
album,
I'm
man.
sure
Y'all
he's a
but
nice
I ain't gonna say
it's
shout out
so-
to Yellow if you just
it's
say
so,
he
man.
sucks. And
I'm talking about his music. I don't know him as a
No
person.
attention, man. Country Cousins, man, is coming out, brother.
Big Crit, we need you to focus on you.
What I'm focusing
Crit!
on
That
me
is
and
it.
me.
That is
Like,
it.
yeah, I'm a producer though, so I gotta focus on
Oh,
just
man.
hip hop and the state of hip hop overall. It just
Gotcha.
ain't about me. It's
Who
about
you
me.
really like right now? Who you really feeling?
Man, Big Son project is coming out. Y'all go get that MFOG. My partner, he's been on all my albums. He got a record called Too Much that's out right
What's
now.
his name?
Big Son, S-A-N-T.
Big Son.
Big Son, yeah.
But son.
Nah, son, you bugging.
No, I'm just asking. Is that
That
the
was
way we
disrespectful.
Dude, I'm telling
That
you.
was disrespectful.
Bring him up here.
That was disrespectful, Crit.
That was.
Crit, that was disrespectful. He called your man a
I
yo.
didn't call him. I said
Nah, David Banner wouldn't have put up with
I'm
that.
just saying.
Where I come from, we don't
Nah,
allow.
Crit, David Banner wouldn't have put up with that.
Yo,
David
I
Banner
didn't
went
say it
over
was
there.
whack. I just said, is it pronounced son?
No, you could have said punt.
You could have said, yeah, man.
You said you disrespected that man.
Yelawolf was whack. He got an album with Yelawolf.
I ain't call Yelawolf no pussy or
All
nothing.
right,
No.
guys, stop it.
I didn't say y'all didn't call him
y'all
pussy.
trying to start
Yes, you
some
did,
shit.
man.
Y'all
See, I
bugging.
told you, men are the new
did.
women.
Crit, don't play that. Crit, I wouldn't take that.
Nah, man, I'm gonna let
Chris
him
my
take that
homie,
up.
man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna let him take that up with you when he see you. He a big dude. He a big dude. You
I
gotta
said
stop
like-
saying
You
that
know you.
word.
All right.
You call that
Big
man a
Crit.
pussy, man.
I didn't call him
man.
that.
Live from the underground.
You don't even know what he look like. You just gonna see a big dude roll up on you, and when he touch
And
that
then when he
jaw,
ask for a drop,
ask me
go
for a
get his
drop.
project,
Ask me for a
man.
drop.
How do people approach you? Like if they want to talk to Big Crit, they want to get a beat from you. How do they reach
They
you?
can normally just reach out to me like in person at the shows. Like I really
nice
pay
like that?
attention. Yeah, like people can actually talk to me in the shows or hit me up, BIG K.R.I.T on Twitter, or reach out to Johnny Shipes. You know what I'm saying? And then we figure it
Johnny,
out
what
like
up?
that.
You nice now, but I want to see. Once you sell some records, if you stay that humble, then
Man, I've been
then you're
like
really
this
humble.
since Crit was there. Like it's always like I
It's
don't.
that Southern hospitality.
People expect me to change. Like
You know why? Because Charlamagne's changed.
That's
You
a damn
changed.
lie.
This is all about.
You know my
You
father. You know my
changed.
father.
He
used to
has
tell me-
changed. Hasn't
my
he changed?
My father used to say,
Absolutely.
any man that gets any amount of success or money and changes never knew who they were to begin with.
Emmy, do you think Charlamagne's
I
changed?
knew exactly who I was.
Okay.
I don't even know who he is anymore.
I haven't changed.
I'm glad he
You
took off his
sure?
sunglasses today.
Listen, I thought Yelawolf sucked 2 years ago. I still think he
Y'all
sucks
are
now, so I have not
tripping.
changed.
Man, y'all
Listen,
are-
I like Yelawolf's album a lot. I like his mixtapes a
Man,
lot.
I like Yelawolf too.
What?
I'm a fan.
Okay,
What?
congratulations.
My
And
man.
you probably never seen him perform. I've seen him
And
perform
what?
a few
And
times.
Did you buy his
I've
album?
been super
Yes, I did.
inspired.
Liar. Did you buy his album?
I did. I have it on my iPod.
I got it on my laptop right. You bugging, bro. I was inspired by David Banner and Yelawolf as far as performers too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he has a great performance.
Like yo, like crazy.
Banner was a beast. Banner used to put that gas or something in his mouth and blow and make the fire come. He did. You ain't never seen Banner?
Yo, man, come on, Envy. I'm still bothered by
What?
that,
I said,
though,
son,
man.
I just want to know.
Crit, I told you what to do.
You
Say
wouldn't
it.
rhyme like no
Crit.
more, man. Big son.
Now
man.
is the time. If you really
I
want
need you to run my
I-
partner commercial when this project come out. Big son, all right.
If it's your
MFOG.
people's, I got you.
All right, man.
Yeah, because you scared Crit gonna jump across this
I'm just
console.
saying.
I ain't worried about Crit. I'm worried about.
I'm not gonna lie. I never seen Crit get this mad.
I'm just saying. It's all
Yeah,
love, though.
Yeah, you want to hold something?
What's going on, man?
What you got?
Handle
You
business.
gonna get brass knuckles? Hey, y'all want to drop? You see the Puerto Rican in the corner? Yeah, give me on something. Give me on something. You see the Puerto Rican in the corner? Give me that knife. Give me that shit.
That's how it is.
All right, we can do this. Puerto Rican gave me a shank. We can do this. It's
your-
Big Crit. It's the Breakfast Club, and it's Power 105.1.